Hindi sila swak sa business. Ganito ka rin ba, anak? Your staff are good at their jobs pero parang hindi sila bagay sa negosyo mo. For example, mabilis kumilos pero mahirap makisama. Magaling nga pero laging late. O kaya ay hindi man lang ngumingiti sa customer. Nako, nakaka-stress, di ba? Pero even if they don't have the skills, if they don't fit your culture, ikaw rin ang mahihirapan. That's exactly what happened to Wendy, a cafe owner near a call center. At first, masaya siya. Yung cafe niya punong-puno ng customers parate. Ang location niya ay napakaganda. The food and the coffee, nako, they were well loved. And she had the budget to hire a complete team, baristas, servers, and kitchen staff. Pero eto ang naging problema. As her cafe grew, Wendy noticed something was off. Some of her staff were skilled, yes, but they were not aligned with her cafe's values. Some were cold to customers, some were inconsistent in their work, and others, they simply did not care about teamwork. Ang resulta, high turnover, inconsistent service, and stress for Wendy every single day. Doon niya na-realize na ang skills pala ay hindi enough. She needed a team that also fit her business culture. And so, let me share with you the 5 tips that Wendy learned para makahanap at makaretain ng tamang tao sa cafe niya. Tip number 1, define your business culture clearly. Nung una, Wendy thought it was just enough to say that she owned the cafe. Applicants came, submitted their resumes, and they got hired. But none of them really knew what her cafe stood for. Para sa marami, it was just another job. But when Wendy started communicating her culture clearly, things began to change. She defined her cafe as a place that brings people together. A place that uses local ingredients and supports farmers. A home where customers feel welcome and cared for. By stating this upfront, she attracted applicants who also valued community, local pride, and warm service. You see, when you define your culture clearly, hindi lang workers ang makukuha mo. You get people who really want to belong. Now imagine this, anak. 2 cafe ang nag-hire. One says hiring barista, competitive pay. The other says join a cafe family where we serve with warmth and support local farmers. Where do you think the right people will apply? That's why it starts with clarity. Now, pangalawang tip, include culture fit in the hiring process. Before, Wendy only asked one thing. Marunong ka bang gumawa ng kape? And if the answer was yes, na-hire na sila. No, but after going through high turnover and team issues, she realized that she had to change. Skills alone were not the measure of success. So she added new questions during interviews. How did you handle an angry customer? What did teamwork mean to you? Tell me about a time when you had to help someone without being asked. Alam mo, she even made a unique step, asking applicants to sit in the cafe for 30 minutes just to observe. She wanted to see if they were comfortable with the cafe's environment and if they could connect with its vibe. Of course, mas konti yung pumasa, di ba? But those who did became the right people for her team. Kaya, anak, skills can be taught but values and attitude, mas mahirap yang i-train. When you make culture fit part of hiring, you protect your business from future problems. Nababawasan mo ang turnover, ini-improve mo ang teamwork, and you are creating a consistency sa service ng iyong business. Anak, remember this, hiring for skills, it gets you workers. But hiring for culture gets you partners. Now, let's move to tip number 3. Show your culture in your employer branding. Na-realize ni Wendy na ang kultura pala should not only be clear during interviews, but also visible sa kanyang brand. In the beginning, yung kanyang job posts were simple. Hiring barista, apply now. That's it. Yung resulta, she kept attracting people who just wanted a paycheck. So I advised her to change her approach. Sabi ko sa kanya, create a Meet Our Team album on her cafe's social media page. So she shared photos of staff gatherings, stories of her baristas, and even small behind-the-scenes moments. She even wrote about her cafe's mission of community and local pride. Now, when people applied, they already knew what the cafe was about. Applicants said things like, I want to work here because it feels like a family. Yes, that's the power of employer branding. So, don't just say we are hiring, Show who you are. Tell your story. Highlight your values. Dahil when you do this, you filter applicants even before they submit their resumes. And those who don't fit, they will never apply. So those who align with your culture will come to you. Nice, di ba? Let's now have tip number 4, which is to offer growth and training. Alam mo anak, another reason kung bakit yung mga tao ni Wendy's ay umaalis, wala kasing growth. They came in, worked their shifts, and then they left. No one knew if they had a future in the cafe. So with my help, Wendy made growth part of her system. New baristas were paired with the senior staff for mentorship. She sponsored coffee workshops so that they could improve their skills. She created clear steps, barista to senior barista to shift supervisor. The difference, nako ang laki anak. Her staff became motivated. They worked harder, smiled more, and stayed longer. You see, people don't just work for today. They stay when they see a better tomorrow. And when employees feel they can grow, they invest more of themselves into their jobs. They bring new energy, new ideas, and new loyalty. And when your people grow, your business grows as well. Kaya ang service natin ay nag-i-improve. Customers are happier and the business becomes more sustainable. Kaya anak, if you want loyalty, don't just pay salaries. Provide growth, teach, train, and show a future. So lastly, tip number 5, reinforce and evolve your culture. So, si Wendy, finally na-realize niya na ang kultura pala is not something you set once and you forget about it. It has to be reinforced, lived, and evolved. At one point, akala niya yung pagsasabi ng we value community, enough na. But over time, she noticed old habits bumabalik. Some staff were becoming less friendly, teamwork was fading, service was dropping. So, she took action. She held monthly team huddles where they discussed the cafe's values. She gave recognition through the Warm Cup Award for staff who showed excellent hospitality. She listened to suggestions like when her barista proposed creating a gratitude wall where customers would leave notes, she implemented it. And the cafe became even more welcoming. Alam mo anak, the result was powerful. Her staff did not just know the values, they lived them. They felt proud, they felt valued, and they felt part of something meaningful. Kultura, hindi lang yan slogan. It's the daily actions of your people. When you reinforce culture, you remind your team why they belong. When you evolve culture, you show them that they matter sa pag-shape ng negosyo mo. Anak, all in all, eto lang ang lesson. Skills can be trained, but if values and attitude are not aligned, it will always be difficult. And the secret is to hire people who fit your culture. Define who you are. Hire for values and not just skills. Show your culture everywhere and give your people growth. Make your culture part of their everyday life. Kaya anak, if you want a business that lasts, don't just settle for skills, Look for culture fit and be business-minded, Pinoy. And if you want more strategies to grow your business without the stress, grab my book, Grow Your Business Pinoy, linked in the comments.